Welcome to episode number 5 of my brother's renovation. Today we intend to make progress in this area: living room, dining room, and kitchen. Besides today's progress, my dad, mom, and brother have been working on some things I'll share with you. And the thing is, the walls are already completely smooth. All the dining room and kitchen walls already have mortar applied to them, so they're more or less even now. This here is probably a groove my dad made, but all of this here was in really bad shape. I don't know if you remember, but there were different levels and we needed everything to be at the same level for when we put on the cover theme. It's amazing how the dining room changes with the walls already smooth. I mean, it might seem silly, but not having textured walls makes such a huge difference. But it's unbelievable. And here's the tricky area. From what I've been told, this ceiling is being pretty stubborn. They've tried to cover some areas, but since some parts are textured, it's pretty hard to make it look good. With 1 or 2 coats, so we're gonna have to do a few more. But anyway, it's not just the ceiling. The other day we got a few things that I'm gonna show you, and that's what we're going to install today, specifically over here. And we also have to cover the ceiling. There's a ceiling that needs to be covered, and we also have another ceiling that we need to cover as well. So we have one ceiling that can be covered, another one that can also be covered, and in general, several ceilings that we need to cover. In summary, we have a ceiling that can be covered, a ceiling that can be covered, and that's what we're going to do. They're here. That's right, here's the one for the kitchen, and here's the one for the other bedroom that's missing. With these, we have everything needed to cover what's missing. But today, we especially need to install this one, because by installing this window, we would pretty much have the whole kitchen dining area finished with the basic things, so to speak, and we could move on to painting and laying the floor. And that makes things much easier for us because I don't know if I had mentioned it to you, but the idea to move forward faster is to divide the house in 2 and make progress through the kitchen and dining room. And then when we have that more or less finished, we can continue with the rest because we can close the door that leads to the kitchen. And then all the dust we raise here won't get through. Let's empty it out. I'm here to have a better time, to feel more comfortable working. This is the so-called one. I've never taken out a window. Well, it comes off quickly, okay? Let's remove the frame first. Glasses, ladder, mallet, and we bought this to install the windows in the villa. I don't know if you remember, and it's awesome because it's really fun to put on. You have to be careful. It looks amazing, but you have to put it on properly. The windows, because of the light that comes in here, look great. They use it to lift the washing machine, the fridge, for a piece of furniture that's very heavy, to keep a door open, or to level windows, which is our case. Oh, this is coming out now, huh? Wow, just kidding. Oh, so much space. Okay, well, this works. And the windows we're going to install are from Brico Dépôt, and we're going to change them because the ones it has now are basic and let in a lot of cold. In fact, it only has 1 pane of glass and it's super thin, like ridiculously thin, so of course, this one is double glazed and the kitchen one will be a single sash, so the seal is very airtight. And if you're wondering how she's going to open it, besides the regular way of opening it, it's also tilt and turn, which is mainly how he wanted to open it. He wanted it to be tilt and turn. And this way, air comes in through here. Although, honestly, there's no lack of ventilation here because it has a sliding door and a regular door. This one is mainly so the smells can escape, even though the windows are close together. This is the first one we'll install, so let's get started. I don't think this part looks ugly. It actually looks like marble and is pretty nice. The only thing is something for cleaning that can remove all the stains and all that.
Silicone should remove it easily, right? Yes.
Well, this is marble. I wouldn't remove it. It looks nice. It's pretty. Yes, it's pretty. I'm going to wipe it a little with a cloth and see how it goes. Let's see if we remove this from here or not, depending on how it looks. Well, but I think it's liquid.
Let's see.
Let's look from here since it's from there. If it's nice, we'll leave it. Yes, it looks like marble, right? Hey, yeah, which one does it look like? Which one?
The one at the entrance of the villa.
It's the same style, and look with the veins. It's really pretty. I'm going to look for some kind of rust remover to get rid of this stain, but everything else, hey, it's beautiful. Honestly, I wouldn't remove it for anything. I'll send a photo to the builder. Not lime, it's fine.
Send it to him and ask if we should remove it. Maybe he wants to move it to the exit and sliding doors, or even put it on all three. Well,
I'll ask him here, okay? We've already removed the frame and we found the windowsill, let's say, of the window. It's made of marble, quite beautiful. I'll send you a photo so you can see it. The question is whether we should remove it. Let's try it first, and that way we'll know.
Alba Cristina. I'm going to give you the ball. Yeah, I don't know. Should we take this out of here?
This right here, it's all swollen. Oh, I have to go to Patacoja now. We have an answer. Oh.
It's kind of up to you. I'll leave it to your taste. I don't mind. It's a nice marble, so I'll leave it up to you.
We'll keep it since it's pretty and not unpleasant. He wants the dining room dark, so you can install a blackout shade. If you put a blind here and it goes inside, the door will be about 1.80 meters tall, since the blind box is around 20 or 25 centimeters. You'll have a 1.80 meters opening. It'll look like a hobbit door. What should we do? Fold it? No, yeah, I think we need to go to the offices. No, we don't need to amputate. Let's install it directly. Shouldn't we wear gloves? I always end up hurting myself and complaining later. You're already wearing them, so it's just me? Damn it, you scared me. But what are you doing here? I freaked out. I thought, did we leave the door open?
Don't do it all at once.
Oh. Pango is dead. Oh no. And now we lift it up a little bit.
Let's put it here. My arms are already tired and...
Above all, you have to remember that the cover team, let's say, has to fit, so you'll have to pull it out very carefully. Can you do it? Oh, Mom, no. If you're going to drop it, let me know, okay?
It moves, but won't fall as long as it's supported here.
Well, this will stay like this and like this. I'm going to check it. If it's level or if it's crooked, well, it's pretty level, but it could use a little adjustment.
On this side, on the left, right?
Now
it's perfect 30 times, huh?
30, not one more, not one less. Next, we'll apply the foam. We've already added the pieces I mentioned earlier to provide some height and allow us to attach the foam from underneath. We've also leveled the foam at the top and put some rubble in certain spots. That's so it kind of holds in place while the foam dries, and now we just put the foam on. Once it dries, cut it and use a special foam remover spray to take off any remaining foam. Okay, so we already have the new little window installed. If you look closely, we've placed it to one side, and since the window was a little smaller, well, a little. This part here is about 4 fingers wide. So what we'll do is put super bricks on it, just like we did in the villa. We'll put them all along this side. So it looks like this was the original opening. It's much more affordable to buy the window and adjust it to the opening than to have it custom made. Even so, even if we lose those 4 little fingers, here on the side, a lot more light comes in because since it's a single pane, it doesn't have the middle part of the sliding window, plus anything protruding from it. Now we need to let this dry. We're watching it since it's stuck well, and once dry, we'll remove everything. With a foam cleaner that's available, you just use a little and it gets super clean. but I prefer to have too much than not enough. I know we've added a lot of foam, it even came out the other side, but for me, this is an amazing invention. Honestly, it's super convenient. Now what I have is a little box of flooring. Not long ago, we went to look at types of flooring and we saw several options that we liked. A box of flooring arrived that isn't actually herringbone, but I can never remember the type or how it fits together. We'll try a small piece to see how it looks. Now we just have to decide. So in terms of preferences, whether you like the herringbone style more, which isn't really herringbone, or straight rows side by side. So that's it. We'll try it and see how it goes. I'm still a bit unsteady, honestly. We'll leave the floor already set up for my brother. Well, this little piece of floor, mainly so he can decide which way he likes it best. I'm not sure why, but I think I'll like the herringbone one the most. It's really original. It's not something that would have caught my attention at first. But lately I've been seeing a lot of pictures on Instagram of amazing houses that have herringbone floors, and I'm fascinated by it. The difference between this floor and the other one is that this one is vinyl and the other is a special laminate. And this one has a little trick, of course, because there are some that go on one side, which are these, I imagine, and then there are these here, which go on the opposite side. So that when you line it up, it creates this shape like a herringbone pattern. Let's release it now. Wow, how beautiful. Now this floor is really cool. Now let's make sure the lines match up. It's like a real river, isn't it? How beautiful, it's really cool, isn't it? Look how this turns out, huh? It's amazing. It's the first time we've installed a floor like this, herringbone style, and it looks stunning. It's not exactly herringbone, as I was saying, because herringbone goes like this and this floor goes like this, huh? It has a slight difference, but it looks absolutely beautiful. We have samples of the other floor to compare next to it. Yes, it's usually placed facing the light, but you can position it however you like. If the dining room looks, but I don't mind it like this, having it face that way doesn't bother me. The tone is really beautiful, honestly. I love it. I'm going to show you this floor mixed with the colors my brother likes, how it looks. It looks amazing, honestly. Okay, we have the sample board here. Let me explain. These are the different floors. They would be the alternative to the herringbone one. The herringbone one. You can see what it's like. It's either this version or the slightly lighter one. Both are the long versions. This would be a whole plank. The cover theme combinations with this floor we just installed, the ones my brother likes, are these right here. Look how it looks with the floor. Honestly, it's really cool, especially the combination he likes is this one here with this one here, also mixed with this gray color. But this one was more for the bathroom and so on. Suppose this is the combination he likes. The one I prefer doesn't matter since I'm not deciding. But if I were to put it in my apartment, in my house, well, I like this combination of colors with this shade here. Because basically, this is also the one that's in the villa's bathroom, and this one is also in the villa's bathroom. So we would rule it out just so we don't repeat it again. Even though I love these two, I think this design goes really well with these tones. I mean, these little golden beige tones. I love how it looks with this floor. It's very bold, but I like it. I'm starting to like bold things more. It could also look really pretty with a neutral tone.
I really like this one too.
This one's really pretty. I don't know if that one combined with this one. This one is really cool. And this one, it's hard to believe because it's also a herringbone type, but I really like it a lot too. I mean, for a kitchen backsplash, I think it's really pretty. And in fact, I think these two go really well together. This one, with the stone effect, would make the floor much brighter. Now my mom will show her favorites.
Well, let's see. You haven't left me many.
No, you can pick from here, of course. She's very pretty, isn't she?
But I also like these gray tones.
I mean, well, now you can take from here, okay? Whichever you want.
Now my face with the gray one, since it also has gray tones. No, yeah, I wouldn't look bad either with this one or this one. Look, with this one it would look even better. They're all nice. I'd probably mix and match, maybe combine them too.
I like that combination, yeah. If I had to choose, I'd go with that one. For the kitchen, well, like I said, we don't really have a say here, but I would love something like these two for the kitchen. I mean, for example, this one for the cabinets and this one for the backsplash and this one as the countertop, which already looks...
They'd be light tones since they're light shades.
Yes, I think this combo is really cool for a kitchen. We're leaving it set up so next time we can start making decisions. Because I also have the color chart and it's this one right here. So we'll have to choose the color for the walls now so we can paint them too, even before we put in the floor. For example, I love this shade. It's a light gray, not pure white, because pure white, it would be something like this. One like this. I really love this one, for example. This one here is also nice. It's also pretty green, natural green on the wall.
Right?
Yes, that combination also goes well with everything. We're missing this one, which is the lighter version of the herringbone one. Well, for today we can't do much more because it's gotten a bit late. We have to go home and take care of some things we still have to do there at home, so we'll continue tomorrow. It's a new day. Actually, it's noon. We're waiting for my brother to arrive so we can eat, and that way we can show him what we did yesterday. Even though I sent him a picture, let's see if he's thought about it. And we also have to talk about this here, which is one of the next steps. The dining room, the furniture. Oh, the window almost caught us. Now it's completely dry because quite a few hours have passed. It looks amazing. I mean, the dining room will look really nice, especially when the floor is installed, which will give it that finished modern touch. Well, my mom and I were talking. Honestly, the floor isn't ugly at all. I mean, compared to the other floors we've seen, it's really not ugly at all. But honestly, compared to this, there's just no comparison. As we can see here, honestly, the kitchen is nice here. What's for food today, Mom?
Aunt Blanca with chorizo and some salad. I already made and brought it.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Let's wait for your brother so we can eat.
Okay, take a look. These are the colors you said you liked. Those were the ones I liked. This is your selection, let's put it that way. Now that you see it laid out, do you like the herringbone style for installation or do you prefer the large format one?
Cool, and out of these large format ones, I like this one.
Let's narrow down the selection of all the floors to these two, and now it's just a matter of deciding between these two.
I like both of them, you know? I like both of them.
The video that Ivan made about kitchens, did you like the one Ivan suggested more than the one I mentioned? Yeah, did you like it a lot more? You say that?
If I recall, the cabinets were gray. I don't remember the countertop color.
Maybe wood or black cabinets. No, it's not black. More like dark gray. In Ivan's kitchen, it was dark gray. By the way, I'm going to ask you a question. A lot of people have told me that you might like the industrial style. Well, I don't know, we haven't talked about it. I mean, we talked about it on WhatsApp, but we didn't really discuss it.
It's not quite... I mean, I like it, it's cool, but very, very industrial, very... I see it.
It's a bit too much, actually, but still.
I really like wood. Rustic, industrial style also pairs well with wood. It could be a style, but not everything needs to follow it. Just choose a few elements from the industrial style. I like details in black accents.
In the kitchen, it's dark gray, not black. So you want to incorporate some industrial touches without fully committing to the style. Details?
But a full industrial style seems too much to me, I mean, manufactured.
Put aside your favorites for me and leave them there. About the television. What we talked about was putting a black or dark gray television stand. Since we talked about making a step area, I mean a shelving area, we said we would cover all of that with wood. If it floats, it sticks out a bit.
Cut the sausage, Quickpin.
What? Look at the window.
Oh, wow, it's a rat.
But it's a huge rat. Wow. Ugh.
The windows, come on, you can't leave them open. Not at all, okay? Of course, because the drain is right down here. Why is it coming out there? Wait until you show your sister.
Oh. He looks like Thor.
Maybe he'll even let you pet him and everything. Yeah.
What? Look at her and where she entered.
Oh, through the drain hole. That's crazy. Really crazy. You need to put a grate there.
What did we eat? We have a new pet and we're going for the ceiling. If we had time, we'd love to paint part of the terrace too because everything looks pretty white. But there's one main, most visible area and it's this one. From here, which looks super mega ultra ugly, that as soon as you walk into the dining room, with how nice it's starting to look, it really stands out. We'll figure it out as we go in any case.
We remove some of what's left.
Well, it's sanded now. What a nightmare to sand. Now we're going to apply the Agua Plus, which is the same one they used for the walls. My mom applied it to the middle of the joint to make the first fill stronger, and now we're giving it the first coat with Agua Plus. Let's see if we can get it good enough so that we don't have to repeat the second coat and it only needs 2 coats. By the way, before I forget, I'm going to take the opportunity to say hi to Elena. She always watches our videos. And in the live chat where we were answering some of your questions, while the video was premiering, she asked me if I could say hi to her in a video. So here it is. Thank you so much for watching the videos and a big kiss. My mom says there are things up there. Let me see.
There's a headboard, a pallet, a fish tank,
An aquarium, a fish tank, and everything.
a tiny fish tank.
Well, there's a cool second-hand store upstairs. Wow, what an amazing terrace there is here. Wow, damn. But how come they haven't made an access here so you can come up here? I hadn't checked here. Has Albert seen this? What's going on? Well, of course, you have to make sure that's reliable. Of course, the issue with beams and all that, I don't know about the inside, but wow, it's so big, so cool. I didn't imagine it like this. And inside, can you see if there are beams or anything? It's just that I've never noticed. Oh, it's just smooth.
No. I mean, it would be nice to make a sunroom up there. Can't we use it?
Oh, wow, it's really nice. How big is it? At least 30 square meters? Honestly, I'm telling you, it's totally worth it, really. I think a bathroom here would be perfect. Of course, just that, a sink and a toilet. And for example, if you're on the terrace and there's a little pool, people can come here to pee without getting the inside wet. Maybe they tried to add a toilet. There could be one. Could be. It could be a... Oh, wait, what's going on? You can see the beams from here. Wait, yes. Of course, I'm telling you, they've told her that. Of course, that's exaggerated. You're not exaggerated at all. Oh, that's funny. Look at her. There's this beam and another one. I'm asking an engineer or an architect. I'd rather put the stairs inside, but anyway, in the summer, the sun shines all day, huh? Yes, it's true that building the stairs outside is easier than inside, right? And especially because water from the rain could get in and all that, but isn't it kind of a hassle to have it outside? It's just that they could have put the barbecue a little further over there and put the stairs here because the door is right there and the barbecue is here. If you put it here, the stairs end up in the middle, right? My mom is cleaning this whole area. We're going to paint with bleach. Do you want the ladder? I'll prepare the mixture. I've been there, so this is already sanded and clean. I'll get the mixture ready. Well, so this is turning out like this, which is pretty so-so, but oh well, we'll have to give it a good sanding. Between the fact that it's up high and my shoulder hurts a lot, it's turning out just okay. Let's see if my mom does better than I do. How's it going, Mom? I'm going to pour a bit of paint here in the tray and I'll start over there. The paint we're going to use is this one right here. Exactly. Bessier's Sill is used for protection and decoration of facades. It's very resistant to abrasion and aging, repels rain, and is permeable to water vapor. How does one wall change to another, Mom? Oh my goodness, that's incredible. How does it change? Please. It's exactly half and half. It's very noticeable and we'll see from here. Wow, this is different now, huh? Just a bit of grass on the terrace makes it look great. Well, the day has come to an end. It must be around 5 in the afternoon or so, although now that winter is starting, it gets dark pretty quickly. I left it halfway done, maybe a little more than half, maybe we could say 3/4, but honestly my shoulder is killing me. So I don't want to push it any further, because today is Tuesday, and on Friday we're leaving for the villa. So I have to be at 200% because we're going to have a really intense time. I don't want to overdo it either. My mom has already finished painting it, and I'm going to show you both things. On one hand, the ceiling, like I said, this little bit is still missing, which, well, isn't much, but it'll take a little while, mostly. Where is it? It's up high and it gets a lot more complicated. And the exterior wall, ta-da! It turned out this beautiful. It makes such a big difference. I'm going to show the before and after picture so you remember, because it's true that it's hard to imagine. Once it's painted, it looks completely different, doesn't it? From here, as soon as you enter the dining room, seeing that wall already painted gives the terrace a different vibe. And that's it, it's ready. Thank you. The video, subscribe to the channel and paint.